Hello students, today I am here to teach you chapter 16 in your textbook, that's angles of a triangle. So we have already done all theorems in previous grades. We'll practice more in this lesson. So here, according to this lesson, we know the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 and exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of interior opposite angles. So we'll see how we can apply these in exercises. The first one, the sum of adjacent angles on a straight line is 180. So AOB is a straight line. So these are called adjacent angles. So what's the sum? What's the sum of adjacent angles x and y? You can write x plus y equals 180. So x plus y equals 180 because this is a straight line. Now we'll apply that in this example. This is a straight line. So how we find out x? We know x is 180 minus 110. So what's that? You get 70 degrees. This is also a straight line. Find A. A equals 180 minus 35. So what's the value? 145. This is a straight line, 3 adjacent angles. So what's the sum? We know that x plus x plus x is a straight line, that's a straight angle. So we can write down the reason, straight angle. Here also straight angle. So 3x equals 180. How we find out x? Divide this by 3. You get x equals 60 degrees. Another straight line. One angle is 2A, the other one is A. So we can find A using property of straight angle. 2A plus A is 180. Straight angle. So 3A equals 180. How we find A? Divide this by 3. So you get A equals 60 degrees. The sum of all angles situated around a point is 360. So all these angles add up to 360. So we can write P plus Q plus R plus S plus T is 360 degrees. So we can use that property. So this is a theorem. The angles around a point is 360 degrees. We'll apply that. So we can find out x using that. So what's the value of 80 plus 70 plus 50 plus 80? You get 0. 8 plus 5, 13. 13 plus 7, 20, 28. So 280 degrees. Now we can write x plus 280 degrees is 360. So what's the theory behind that? Angles around a point. Angles around a point. So x is 360 minus 280 degrees. You get 80 degrees for x. This one, a point. Around the point, that's 360. So what's x? X you can find by subtracting 360 minus the sum of the three angles, 110, 70 and 140. 110, 140 and 70. So what's the value? 360 degrees minus, at this 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 4, 12. 1 remaining, 2, 320. So you get 40 degrees for x. So what's the reason? Angle around a point. This one again, this is a point. So when you add it, 2 plus 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7x plus 80 is 360. You can write angle around a point. So 7x is 360 minus 80. So what's the value? 280. So when you divide this by 7, you get x equals 40 degrees. Next one, the pair of opposite angles formed by two straight lines intersecting each other are equal. So what you call that? These are vertically opposite angles. So here A and C, these two are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. B and D also equal. This is vertically opposite angles. Now using that property, find ABC here. These are the vertically opposite angles. So what's B? B is straight away 80 degrees. Then we know this is a straight line and straight angle. So if this is 80, how can we find A? A is 180 minus 80, that's 100 degrees. That's because of straight angle. Then if A is 100, C also 100 degrees. Vertically opposite angles. This one, angle around a point. And these two are vertically opposite angles. So what's y? Straight away y you can write, that's 130 vertically opposite angles. Then we know these two are straight angles. So what is x? 180 minus 130. That's 50 degrees because of straight angle. Now we know that x and z are vertically opposite angles. So these two are equal. So x and z both are equal, vertically opposite angles. This one, can you see? These two lines are the straight lines. This angle is equal to this angle, vertically opposite angle. So what is x? 60 plus 60, 120 degrees. Vertically opposite angles. Y? Now can you see this is a straight line? So you can find y using 180 minus 60 and 60 becomes 120 because of straight angle. So you get 60 degrees. And Z equals same as Y, vertically opposite angle. So this is also 60 degrees. Vertically opposite angles. When two parallel straight lines are intersected by a transversal. So there are two straight lines. So straight lines means with an arrow. Then across the line we call transversal. The pair of alternate angles are equal. What's the shape? Alternate means Z letter. So if the two lines are parallel, these two angles are equal. Alternate angles. The pair of corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding means F letter. If these two lines are parallel, this angle is equal to this one. And the sum of allied angles is 180. That means if this is like C letter, this plus this is 180. That's allied angle. So we'll use those three angles in this situation. It says these two lines are parallel. So find B, C, D, E, F, G, H angles. C is straight away 110. Vertically opposite angle. Then we can find B and D because this is a straight angle. By subtracting 110 from 180, we can find out B. 180 minus 110, that's 70 degrees for B because of straight angle. B is equal to D. D is equal to 70 degrees because of vertically opposite angles. Now, E. E and C, what are those? This letter, Z letter, other way around. That's alternate angles. So, E and C equal. So, 110 for E, that's alternate angles. F, D and F, both are alternate angles. So, D is 70, F is also 70. Alternate angles. And G, C with G, you can see F letter. F letter, that's corresponding angle. So, C is 110. So, G also 110 because of corresponding angle. H. H and F both are vertically opposite angles. So, F we found 70. So, H also 70. So, you can get different reason. If you can take opposite angle, straight angle to find out these unknowns. Look at this one. Two parallel lines given. Find AXB. If this is 60, what's this one? F letter. C is 60. Corresponding angles. Then you can find X using straight angle. X is 180 minus 60. So you get 120 degrees because of straight angle. If this is 120, this is also 120 because of corresponding angles. Look at this one. So you get two parallel lines and you are asked to find out x and y. Look at carefully. So these two are parallel. This and this z letter, alternate angles. So alternate angles are equal. Y is 110. Alternate angles. X, we can take allied angles. These two are allied angles when these two are parallel lines and add up to 180. So what's x? 180 minus 110. That's 70 degrees because of allied angles. Allied angles add up to 180. Look at this one. These two are parallel. So this angle and this angle both are equal. So A equals 5x. Now we can use this straight line. 5x here. So 5x plus 7x. That's equal to 180, straight angle. So 12x equals 180. Divide this by 12, both sides. What you get? 12 times 1, 12. For 60, that's 5. So x is 15 degrees. We found x is 15 degrees. So what's A? A is 5x. So you can multiply 15 by 5. So what's the answer? 75 degrees for A angle. Now another theorem. The sum of three interior angles of a triangle add up to 180. So last year we did that. We cut all the three angles. When you paste it, you get a straight line. So ABC is 180. So using that, find A. This is a triangle. The angle sum of a triangle is 180. So that's a sum of angles in a triangle. 60 plus 80, what you get? 140. So 140 plus A equals 180. So how we find A? Subtract 140 from 180, you get A. So 40 degrees for A. This is a right angle triangle. This is 90 degrees given and you're asked to find B. So what's the sum? 90 plus 30, we get 120 degrees. So B you can write 180 minus 120. So you get 60 degrees for B. So what's the reason? Angle in a triangle. Look at this one. 3x, x and 2x. Find ABC angle. So how can we find ABC angle? A is 3x, B is x and 2x is C. So the sum of the three angles add up to 180. 3x, 2x, x is 180. That's angles in a triangle. 6x is 180. Divide this by 6. What you get? X becomes 30. We found x is 30. So what is A? 3x. 3 times 30. That's 90 degrees. B, x. That means 30 degrees. And C is 2x. 2 times 30. That's 60 degrees. The sum of the three exterior angles of a triangle is 360. Not only for a triangle, any polygon, the sum of exterior angles add up to 360. So how you get exterior angles? You need to extend the lines, the sides, either in clockwise or anti-clockwise. So this way, anti-clockwise extended the line. So these are exterior angles. So when you add, three angles add up to 360. Use that one. So when you extend, you get this, all three are exterior angles. So how we find out x? We know 130 plus 120 plus x equals 360. So you can write exterior angles. When you add these two, you get 250 plus x equals 360. So what's x? 360 minus 250. So you get 110. This one. 150 there, 130 and x. So what's the sum? X plus 130 plus 150 is equal to 360. Exterior angles. So what's these two? 280 is equal to 360. So when you subtract 280, what you get? X. Zero, 8, 8, 16, 1 remaining. So 80 degrees. So x is 80 degrees. So this angle is 80 degrees. Look at this one again. These three are exterior angles. When you extend sides here, this is clockwise extended and you get these three angles. So what's the theory? Sum of all exterior angles add up to 360. So add these two, 270 and C equals 360. Subtract 270. You get 9 plus 7, 16. So 90 degrees. So Z equals 90 degrees. Now look at this one. When you extend this way, you get this exterior angle. Here, this one and this one. These three, A plus B plus C, 360. But we know this is a straight angle. So you can find A equals 180 minus 30 because that's a straight angle. So you get 150 degrees. This is also straight line. So what's B? B is 180 minus 20. That's also straight angle. So you get, what's the value? 160 degrees. What's C? C you can find using the sum of all three angles add up to 360. So we can find A plus B plus C is 360 because of exterior angles. A and B, 150 and 160. So add these, 310 plus C equals 360. So what's C? C becomes 360 minus 310. You get 50-degree angle for C. This is again a theorem. The sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360. So you know any quadrilateral, you can divide into two triangles and each one is 180. So 180 plus 180, you get 360 degrees. So in any quadrilateral, the sum of interior angles add up to 360 degrees. This is a quadrilateral, four-sided polygon. Find A. So we'll find out the sum of these three angles. So you get 150 plus 30, 180. 180 and 80, you get 260. So 260 degrees for this. So what is A? A angle is 360 minus 260. That's equal to 100 degrees. Because you can write this is because of angle sum of a quadrilateral. This is a quadrilateral. All four angles are equal. This is a square. So we can add all angles. That's equal to 360. So 4x equals 360. Divide by 4. You get x equals 90 degrees. This is also a quadrilateral. How you find out x? 90 plus 90 plus 130. What's the sum? 0, 310. Now we know x plus 310 equals 360. So what's x? 360 minus 310. You get 50 degrees. We use the property of the sum of interior angles in a quadrilateral is 360. What is this one? The sum of exterior angles of a quadrilateral is 360. So when you extend these angles, this is anti-clockwise way, you get all these exterior angles. So what's the sum? For any polygon, we know that the sum of exterior angles add up to 360 degrees. Look at this diagram. All these extended anti-clockwise way, so these are exterior angles. So the sum of all angles add up to 360. So add these 0 and 8 and 8, 16 plus 1, 17, 1 remaining. So 270 plus x equals 360. When you subtract 270 from that, you get the angle. So what's the angle? 9, 7, 16, 1. 90 degrees. So the angle is 90 degrees for x. Check whether these are exterior angles extended this way. This is anti-clockwise way. Yeah, these all are exterior angles. So sum of all angles is equal to 360. So you can write because of exterior angles in a quadrilateral or any polygon. So when you add 130 and 110, you get 240 plus 2x equals 360. Then subtract 250 from 360, you get 2x value, 120. 2x is 120. Divide this by 2. You can find out the x value. That's 60 degrees. Exterior angle and interior opposite angles in a triangle. So when you take this triangle ABC and when we extend BC line to D, you get outside angle. This is exterior angle. How you label that? A, C, D. So that's an outside angle. Now we need to find out opposite interior angles. Now this one we don't say opposite interior angles. The other two, these two angles we can say opposite interior angles. So angle A and B. Or if you are writing properly, you can write, what's A means? BAC angle. And B means ABC angle. So these two are opposite interior angles and this is just an interior angle here. ACB is just an interior angle, not opposite interior angle. Now look at this one, this line extended to S. What's the exterior angle? This is the exterior angle. PRS is the exterior angle. That's outside the triangle. So what are the interior opposite angles? This is interior angle. These are the interior opposite angles, P and Q. When you extend this line, what's the exterior angle you get? This one. So what's that? SQP or PQS. PQS is the exterior angle. So what are the opposite interior angles? These two, P and R, are the opposite interior angles to this exterior angle. Now we'll use that property to find out the values. ACE. ACE, this angle. Now these two lines are parallel. This angle is equal to this angle. Why? Because of alternate angles, Z letter. This is 80. ACE is 80. That's alternate angles. Then ECD, this angle, this and this, corresponding angles. These two lines are parallel, so corresponding angles are equal. So this is 40 degrees, corresponding angle. Now A plus B will take, A is 80 and B is 40. So when you add these two, what you get? 80 plus 40, 120 degrees. So what is ACD? ACD is the total of these two. That's for 80 plus 40. That's also 180. Now, we found out that A angle plus B angle is ACD. So, what's this relationship? The exterior angle is equal to the sum of opposite angles. So, this means the exterior angle is equal to sum of opposite angles. We'll find out the values for PRT first. PRT. These two lines are parallel. So, if this is x, this is also x. This is x. Alternate angles. TRS. This one is same as this. So, this is y. Y, corresponding angles. PRS. So, PRS is this angle. So, x plus y. So, these two, sum of these two, x plus y. What is P and Q separately? P is x, Q is y. So, that's also x plus y. So, what can you say? P plus Q is equal to PRS angle. The exterior angle is equal to opposite interior angle. Sum of opposite interior angles. So, this is the theorem. Exterior angle of a triangle formed when one side is extended is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. We'll use that theorem now. So, this is the exterior angle formed. What are the opposite interior angles? These two. So, how you find x? You can straight away write down x is equal to 40 plus 80, that's 120 degrees. Because of exterior angle. This one, this is the exterior angle. That's equal to the sum of the opposite interior angle. So, what's y? Y equals 90 plus 40. 130 because of exterior angle. This one, Z. Look at this one, this line is extended, this is the exterior angle. So, we can write Z is equal to, these are the opposite interior angles. So, 30 plus 20. Opposite interior angles, sum of so that's 50 degrees. Again this one, this line is extended and this is the exterior angle. So 5x equals the sum of two opposite angles, 20 plus 80. So you can write exterior angle is equal to sum of opposite angles. 5x equals 100. So how you find x? Divide this by 5, you get x equals 20 degrees. Show that sum of interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180. So we'll take the property of the exterior angle. PRS is equal to these two. P angle plus Q angle. That's exterior angle is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. Now we'll add this angle to both sides. PRQ angle, PRQ plus PRS. P plus Q plus PRQ. Now, these three are the angles in a triangle. So, we need to show that that's 180. Look at this one. PRQ angle and this exterior angle. What's this equal? This is a straight line, straight angle. Straight angle is 180 because of straight angle. So now we found out the three angles in a triangle is 180. So P plus Q plus this R angle, PRQ. Three angles add up to 180. Find x and y. X is the exterior angle. So straight away you can find x is 30 plus 90. Y, the sum of opposite interior angles. Opposite interior angles. So 30 plus 90, 120. What's y? This is a straight angle. So you can use 180 minus 120 is y because of straight angle. So what's the value? 60 degrees. Find A plus B plus C. So we can find out A angle first. What's A angle? This is a straight angle. So 40 plus 30 is 70. So you have to subtract from 180. So I'll do that. 180 minus 40 plus 30. 180 minus 70. So you get 110. That's A. These two are parallel lines. Here, this is mentioned parallel. This is also we need to take as parallel. If this is 40, this is 40. So B is 40 because of alternate angles. (30) and C both are equal because of alternate angles. So C equals 30. Alternate angle. So now what is A plus B plus C? A plus B plus C is equal to 110 plus 40 plus 30. 70 plus 110, that's 180. So that's ABC is the three interior angles in a triangle. So that's 180. Look at this diagram. Two lines are parallel given. So straight away, if this is 40, this is 40 because of alternate angles. This 40 is same as this 40. So B is 40 alternate angles. A, you can use either straight angle and subtract these two, or the sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So A equals 180 minus these two. 40 and 40 becomes 80. So you get 100 degrees for A. This diagram, can you see X is the exterior angle and these two are the interior opposite angles. So what's x? 30 plus 40. Exterior angle add up to sum of opposite interior angle. So that's 70 degrees. Y, you can use either these two is equal to this or 180 minus x. So we can use the opposite angle sum, 60 plus 50 is y. 110 because of exterior angle. Look at this one. You are asked to find ABC. Look at this small triangle. This is the exterior angle. So these are opposite interior angles. So what's A? Sum of 20 and 40. You get 60 degrees because of exterior angle is equal to sum of opposite interior angles. Now we found A. To this exterior angle, these two are the sum of interior angles. So 20 and A. So 20 plus A. A is 60. So you get 80 degrees for B because of same reason. Exterior angle is equal to sum of opposite interior angles. When you take this triangle, this is the exterior angle and these two are the opposite interior angles. So C is equal to 30 plus B. So 30 plus 80. You get 110. So that's also using exterior angle. C is 110. Look at this one. X is the exterior angle to these two angles. Can you see that? So X is 30 plus 40. That's the exterior angle in the triangle. So what's X? 30 plus 40, that's 70 degrees. Now look at carefully what's Y. Y is the exterior angle of these two. These are the opposite interior angles. So what's Y? 30 plus 40 again. That's the exterior angle again. So that's 70 degrees. Now how we find out Z? This is a straight angle, so you can find out C by subtracting X and Y. So 180 minus X and Y. 70 and 70. So 180 minus 140. So you get 40 degree angle for C. So because of straight angle. According to the given triangle, find the value of 2A plus 2B. This is 2A, this is 2B. We can take ABC triangle. So 2A plus 2B plus 80 is 180. Sum of angles in a triangle. Add up to 180. So subtract 80 from that. 180. So you get 100. So what's 2A plus 2B? That's 100. Then part 2, find A plus B. So take 2 out from this. You can divide both sides by 2. What's a plus b? 100 divided by 2, that's 50 degrees. That's a plus b. Find x. So what's x there? X is the angle inside APC triangle. So what's x? X you can straight away write down 180 minus a and b. A plus b. Because sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So we found out a plus b is 50 degrees. So subtract 50 from 180. You get 130 degrees for x. So I can write the reason for this is sum of angles in a triangle. So we found x is 130 degrees. Now we'll look at the review exercise in your textbook. AOB is a straight line. Find the value of x. So what you know about this straight line is 180 is a straight angle. So we can find out x is 180 minus 120. So that's 60 degrees. We can write this is because of straight angle. This one is a straight line. So I can write x plus 110 equals 180. Straight angle. So 2x plus 110 equals 180. Subtract 110 from both sides. You get 180 minus 110 here. That's 70 degrees. 2x is 70 means when you divide by 2, what's the x value? 35 degrees. Find the magnitude of each of the angles ABX using the information in the figure. These two lines are parallel. So this is same as x. What's the reason? Corresponding angle, F letter angle. Then A you can find out 180 minus 55 because this is a straight line. Straight angle. So what's the value? 125. That's A. Now we need to find out B. B is same as, can you see Z letter? This angle. A and B both are equal. So B is 125 as well because of alternate angles. So we found A, B and X. AOB and POQ both are straight lines. Find the magnitude of POB. POB, this angle. What's POB angle? That's 45. So this 45 because of vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Then QOB. QOB is this angle. What's that angle? We can use, this is 180 minus 45 because AOB is a straight line. So QOB angle is 180 minus 45 because of straight angle. So 5, 5, 10 and here 335 for QOB. And AOP. AOP is this angle. So, vertically opposite angles are equal. So, what's AOP? AOP is same as QOB. So, that's 135. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Find the magnitude of ABC using the information in the figure. ABC. So this one. This is a quadrilateral. What's the sum of angles in a quadrilateral? 360. So we can find out ABC angle using 360 minus all these three angles, 70, 85 and 80. So we'll find out the sum. 5, 8 and 8, 16. 16 plus 7, 23, 235. So what's the reason? Angle sum of a quadrilateral. When you subtract, you get 5, that's 10, 1 remaining, 4, 5, 6 and 1 there. So 5, 5, 10 here, 6 and 3. So 125 is ABC angle. Find the value of x using the information in the figure. What are these? When you extend the line, this angle and these are exterior angles of a triangle. So what's the sum? When you add all exterior angles, that's equal to 360 degrees. Exterior angles of a triangle. So x plus, when you add these two, 260 degrees is 360, subtract 260, you get 100 degrees for x. Example number 1. Determine the magnitude of ACB. This is x. ABC, that's 2x of the triangle ABC using the information given in the figure. So these are three angles in a triangle. So what's the sum? When you add all these three angles, that's equal to 180. Sum of angles in a triangle. 2x and x becomes 3x. Now subtract 75 from both sides. What you get? 180 minus 75. So you get 5, 10, 1 remaining. So 105 is 3x. When you divide this by 3, you get x value. 35 degrees. But we need the two angles. ACB angle is x. That's 35. What's ABC angle? ABC angle is 2x. 2 times 35, you get 70 degrees. Example number 2. The magnitudes of the interior angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2 to 3 to 4. Determine the magnitudes of these angles and giving reasons mention what type of triangle it is. In a triangle, the ratios, you can use x or as a fraction. You can use 2x, 3x and 4x and solve the equation, or you can find out the fraction. So out of 9 parts, 2 nines part for this angle and 3 nines for this and 4 nines for, so that way also possible. I'll do this way. 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 180 angle sum of a triangle. Five plus 4, 9x equals 180. When you divide this by 9, x equals 20 degrees. So we found x is 20. So you need to find out the angles. One angle is 2 times 20, that's 40 degrees. The other one is 3 times 20, 60 degrees. Other one is 4x, 4 times 20, 80 degrees. So all these are less than 90. What type of triangle? Acute angled triangle. Acute angled triangle. So I'll do the other method as well if you are using fractions. So one angle is 2 nines of 180 because the sum is 180. So 9 times, so 40 degrees. 3 nines of 180, you get 60 degrees. And 4 nines of 180 degrees, that's 80 degrees. So you get the same answer. Exercise 16.1. Find the magnitude of each angle indicated by lowercase letter in the following figures using the information provided in the figures. X is unknown. So how you find x? 180 minus the sum of the other two angles, because sum of all three angles add up to 180. 180 minus 130. So 50 degrees for x. So what's the reason? Angle sum of a triangle. This one. If this is A, this is also A. Vertically opposite angles. Now this is a triangle. You can write A plus 25 plus 110 is equal to 180. Angle sum of a triangle. So A plus 25 plus 110, 135. When you subtract 135 from 180, you get the A value. 45 degrees. So the A angle is 45 degrees. Look at this one. These two lines are parallel. So what can you say about this one? If you draw a parallel line to this one, this angle and this angle 52. And this angle and this angle 78. Now we can use angle sum of these three is 180 because it's a straight line. So you can write A plus 52 plus 78 is equal to 180 because of straight angle. So what's A? 180 minus the sum. What's the sum? 10 and 8 plus 5, 13. So 113. So you get 50 degrees for A. Look at this one. These two lines are parallel. And here, this is a triangle. So what can you say about the sum of angles in a triangle? A plus 50 is 180. Sum of angles in a triangle. 2a plus 50 is 180. Subtract 50, you get 2a equals 180 minus 50, you get 130. Divide this by 2, you get the a value. So that's 65. So a is 65. We found a. If this is a, what is this angle? This is also a, that's 65. Now we can find out the b angle. B plus a. Okay, plus b is 180 because of straight angle. So what's b then? 180 minus 65, you get 150. B is 150. Now we found out 115 is there, 25. So you can find C using the sum of angles in a triangle. So what's C? C is equal to 180 minus the sum of B and 25. 115 and 25. So what's the value? 180 minus sum of these two, 140. So you get 40 degrees for C value because this is sum of angles in a triangle. So we found A, B, C. Now look at this one. These two lines are parallel. If these two are parallel, this angle and this angle both are equal, alternate angles are equal. Now we can think about the triangle. M plus 28 plus 105 is equal to 180, sum of angles in a triangle. Add these two. Add these two. $133 is 180. Subtract 133. $47 degrees for M value. Look at this one. You are asked to find X and Y. These two. And this one is a sum of angles in a triangle. So 130 plus X is equal to 180. Sum of angles in a triangle. 130 plus 2x is 180. So how you find 2x? Subtract 130 from 180. You get 50 degrees for 2x. Divide this by 2. You get 25 degrees for x value. Now we found out x. You can find out y using the bigger triangle. So what can you write? 2x plus 2x plus y is 180. Again, angle sum of a triangle. 2x, 4x plus y equals 180. 4 times x, 4 times 25, that's 100. 100 plus y equals 180. So what's y? 180 minus 100. You get 80 degrees for y. this diagram, the two parallel lines are there. We know sum of allied angles is equal to 180 when the two lines are parallel. So, this and this both are allied angles. So, we can write 65 plus 90 plus x is equal to 180 because of allied angles. Now, add these two, 5, 9 plus 6, 15. So, 155 plus x equals 180. So, what's x? 180 minus 155. So, you get 25 degrees for x. We found x is 25. You can take this triangle. So, x, that means 25 plus y plus 125 is equal to 180 because of sum of angles in a triangle. 25 and 125, that's 150. So, when you subtract 150 from 180, you get the y angle, that's 30 degrees. Question number 2. In the given figure ABC, this angle is equal to CBE. CBE, this angle. BCE, this is 70. Find the magnitude of DEF. We need this angle. We know this is 70, this is 70. If this is 70, this is 70 because these two angles are equal. Now, what can you say about this angle? This angle is 180 minus these two, and that's equal to DEF angle. So, we'll write down ABC angle is 70 because of alternate angles. And this is same as 70 because both are equal. AB, not AB, CBE angle. CBE angle is 70 because it's given equal. That's given in the question. Now we can find out BEC angle. This angle is 180 minus the sum of the other two angles. So 180 minus 140, that's 40 degrees. So that's equal to DEF angle. That's also 40 degrees because of vertically opposite angles are equal. Question number 3. In the triangle PQR, the point S is located on QR such that QPS, this angle is equal to RPS. These two are equal given. Moreover, PQS is 35 and PRS is 55. Find the magnitude of QPR. QPR is double of that. So, we'll put x here. This is also x. Now, we can take PQR triangle. Angle sum of that triangle is 180. sum of angles in a triangle. So add these two. 90 plus 2x is equal to 180. What's 2x? 180 minus 90. Divide by 2. X is 45 degrees. So we found this is 45. So what's the first part? First part says QPR. That's double of x. 2 times 45, you get 90 degrees. Part 2, find the magnitude of PSR. PSR is this angle. PSR. So how you find out PSR? When you take this triangle, this is the exterior angle. So exterior angle add up to sum of opposite interior angles. So 35 plus x. X we found 45 degrees. You get 80 degrees for PSR. What's the reason? Exterior angle is equal to opposite interior angles. Sum of opposite interior angles. So we found PSR equals 80 degrees. Question number 4. In the triangle XYZ, x plus y is 115 and y plus z is 100. Find the magnitudes of XYZ. XYZ is a triangle. We know x plus y plus c is 180. Angle sum of a triangle. X plus y, these two 150. So what's z? You can use that and find out z. Z is 180 minus 150. So when you subtract, you get 65 for z value. And when you take other way around now, x plus y plus z is 180, y plus c, these two 100 degrees. So these two 100. So what's x? X becomes 180 minus 100. That's 80 degrees. So x is 80, z is 65. So what's the value of y? Y is 180 minus the sum of these two, 65 and 80. What's the value? 5, 14. So 145. You have to subtract from 180. So what's the answer? 35 for y. So x equals 80, y equals 35 and z equals 65. Question number 5. The ratio of the magnitudes of the interior angles of a triangle is 1 to 2 to 3. I can use x, 2x and 3x. Find the magnitude of each angle separately and with reasons mention what type of a triangle it is. So we'll find out the sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180. So angles, sum of angles in a triangle. 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6x equals 180. So what's x? You have to divide this by 6. You get 30 degrees for x. So what is one angle? One angle is 30. Other angle, that's 2x. 2 times 30, you get 60 degrees. What's the third angle? 3 times 30, you get 90 degrees. One angle is 90 degrees. What's the type of triangle? Right angle triangle. Question number 6. An interior angle of a triangle is 75. The ratio of the magnitudes of the remaining two angles is 1 to 2 ratio. One is 75. The other is in the ratio x to 2x. I'll take the ratio in terms of x and 2x. Find the magnitude of each of these angles. So now we know the sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180. (75) plus 3x is equal to 180. Subtract 75, you get 105 for 3x. Divide this by 3. You get 35. Now, one angle is 35. The other angle is 2x. 2 times 35, that's 70 degrees. And the other third angle is 75 degrees. So, these are the three angles, 35, 70 and 75. Example number 1, find the magnitude of the angle indicated by x in the figure. This is the extended line, this is the exterior angle. So, exterior angle is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. So, these two are the opposite interior angles. So, we can write exterior angle is equal to the sum of opposite angles. So, x equals 150. Example number 2, find the magnitudes of the angles denoted by x and y. These two lines are parallel. So, what's x? These two are allied angles, add up to 180. So, x you can find out subtracting 150 from 180 because of allied angles. So, you get 30 degrees for x. Now, we can easily find out y. These two are the opposite interior angles for this y exterior angle. So, y is equal to x, that's 30 plus 20. That's 50 degrees because of exterior angle is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. Exercise 16.2. Select and write the letters corresponding to the angles which are exterior angles of the given triangle. So, when you extend this line, D is an exterior angle and B is an exterior angle. And when you extend this, this is C is an exterior angle. And this is not an exterior angle, D, and this is the interior angle. So, DBC. This one. When you extend this line, this is S is an interior angle. Then when you extend this line, P is an exterior angle. And here when you extend this line, T is an exterior angle. Q is not an exterior angle. And here when you extend this line, X is also an exterior angle. Q and U are not exterior angles. Question number 2. Find the magnitude of each angle denoted by a lowercase letter in the following figures. This is the exterior angle and these two are the opposite interior angles. So what can you say about X? The sum of opposite interior angles is equal to exterior angle. So you can find X because of exterior angle is equal to sum of opposite interior angles. So 123. This is the exterior angle and these two are the sum of opposite interior angles. So 75 plus A is 138. Now how we find it? Subtract 75 from 138. You get 3 and 6. So 63 for A. So this is also exterior angle is equal to sum of opposite interior angles. This one, this is 90. So this is also 90, straight angle. 90 and 90, 180. Now, this is the exterior angle and these two are the opposite interior angle. So, M is 50 plus 90. So, 140 for M. You can write exterior angle is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. Look at carefully. This is a straight angle. So what's A? 180 minus 135 because of straight angle. So 45 degrees for A. Now we know these two are the opposite interior angles for this exterior angle X. So what's X? X is 60 plus A. A is 45. So when you add it, you get 105 for X because of exterior angle. This one, two parallel lines given. This angle and this angle both are equal, so this is 52. Alternate angles. Now 52 and X is equal to 78 because this is the exterior angle to these two opposite interior angles. So you can equate. So what's X? 78 minus 52. 26 is X. So you can write because of exterior angle is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. Look at the other one. Here, this is 90. B is the exterior angle. So B you can straight away find out 90 plus 35. $125 because these are two opposite interior angles. Now B and these two are the opposite interior angles for this B angle as well, if you consider the small triangle. So you can write A plus 90 is equal to B. So what's the reason? That's also exterior angle is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. So what's A? 125 minus 90, you get 5, and when you subtract 90, you get 35. So A equals 35 degrees and B equals 125 degrees. Look at carefully this one. You are asked to find M and N. If this is 45, this is 45. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Then we can create an equation 45 plus N equals 80, because this is the exterior angle to this triangle. So what's N? 80 minus 45. You get 35 degrees for N. Now, if you take this triangle, this is the exterior angle. So what's 128? 45 plus N plus M is the other interior angle. So N plus M. So that means 35 plus M. That's equal to 128. So when you add these two, you get 80 plus M equals 128. What's M? 128 minus 80. You get 48 degrees for M value. So you can write this is also the reason for all of these is exterior angles is equal to sum of opposite interior angles. Look at this one. This is the exterior angle to these two interior angles. Opposite interior angles. So we can write x is equal to 90 plus 50. 140 degrees. Exterior angle is equal to the sum of interior angles, opposite interior angles. This is the exterior angle to these two opposite interior angles. So you can write 80 plus y equals x, that's 140. So what's y? You subtract 80 from 140. 60 degrees for y. Question number 3. In the triangle ABC, in the figure, the points P and Q are located on the side BC such that BAP, this angle is equal to CAQ. CAQ, this angle. The side BA is produced to S. Find the magnitude of BAP. So we need to find out this angle. We'll put x for that. Then this becomes x. Now what can you say about these two? That's equal to 80. So you can write down x plus 50 is equal to 80 because of sum of opposite interior angles add up to the exterior angle. So what's x? 80 minus 50. That's 30 degrees. If this is 30, that means BAP is 30. Part 2. Find the magnitude of AQP. AQP, this angle. What's that angle? Can you say that's the exterior angle to these opposite interior angles? So AQP angle is equal to x plus 40. X is 30 plus 40, you get 70 degrees. That's also exterior angle is equal to sum of opposite interior angles. Now the third part, find the magnitude of SAQ. SAQ, this angle, SAQ, this angle. What's that? That's the angle, that's the exterior angle to these two angles. Those are the opposite interior angles. So what's the value? 50 plus. So you can write SAQ is equal to 50 plus, what's the other one? AQB. That's, we found AQP is 70. So that's 70. So 120 degrees for SAQ. The reason is also the same thing, exterior angle. Question number 4. In the triangle PQR shown in the figure, the bisector of P meets QR, this line, at S. So that means these two angles are equal. That's the bisector. Moreover, SPQ is equal to SQP. This is also equal. If SQP is equal to A. Now this is A, this is also A, this is also A. All angles are equal. Then find PRT. PRT is this angle in terms of A. So that's the exterior angle for this triangle. So PRT is equal to sum of the opposite interior angles. So A plus A plus A. So this plus this, so you get 3A. Straight away you can write PRT is 3A. Miscellaneous exercise. In the triangle KLM, the angle bisectors of M and L meet at O. This angle is equal to this angle is equal to this, because angle bisectors. Moreover, K is 70 degrees. So this is 70. Find the magnitude of LOM. LOM is this angle. So we'll put letters. This is X, this is X. This is Y, this is Y. So what can you say about KLM triangle? 70 plus 2x plus 2y is 180. Angle sum of a triangle. So when you subtract 70 from both sides, you get 110. Now divide the whole equation by 2. What you get? X plus y is equal to 55. Now look at this carefully. X plus 5, these two angles 55. Now you can find MOL angle. So what's MOL or LOM angle? That's equal to 180 minus x plus y, because the sum of angles in a triangle is 180, because MOL is a triangle. So 180 minus 55. What's the value? 125. So LOM is 125. Question number 2. In the figure given below, APD. APD is 140. So this is 140. And PDC. PDC is 85. This is 85. Find the magnitude of ABQ. This angle. So these two lines are parallel. So what can you say about this one now? These two lines also parallel. So we'll put X here. This angle X. Then if this is X, look at carefully, this one is X. Why? What's the reason? These two lines are parallel. These are corresponding angles. So if this is X and here, what is this angle? This is 85. Alternate angles are equal because these two lines are parallel. Now we can write X plus 85 equals 180 because this is a straight angle. So what's X? 180 minus 85. 95 degrees for X. So that's the ABQ angle. So that's ABQ angle. So that's 95. Question number 3. The sides XY and XZ of the triangle XYZ have been produced. The bisectors of the exterior angle at Y and C intersect at P. So bisectors means this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle. Find YPZ. YPZ means this angle you need to find out. YPZ in terms of X. X angle is here. So we'll put X here. That's the interior angle. How we find out this one? We'll put A and B. A, B, B. So what can you say about this one? If this is 2B, what's this angle? 180 minus 2B. We can write an equation. These two is equal to the exterior angle. So I can create an equation X plus 180 minus 2B is equal to 2A because exterior angle is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. So I can write X equals, when you take it to the other side, 2A plus 2B minus 180. So I can take 2B to the other side and subtract 180 to get X. Now I need to find out what is A and B. So how we can find out? this one. Now we need this angle. So what is YPZ angle? That's the angle we need. YPZ angle is 180 minus the sum of the other two angles, A plus B. Because this is a triangle. So what is A plus B using the other angle? So I can create A plus B from this angle, this equation. So again I'll rewrite x plus 180 is equal to 2A plus 2B. I'll take 2 out from that. A plus B here. So x plus 180. Now divide the whole equation by 2. I can get A plus B. So what's A plus B? I can write instead of A plus B, that's x plus 180 divide by 2. Now simplify. You get, when you divide the whole thing by 2, this part, 180 minus x over 2 minus 180 divided by 2, that's 90. So what's the angle? 180 minus 90, that's 90. 90 minus x over. So this is YPZ. We can write in terms of x. That's 90 minus x over 2. So we covered all theory related to angles in a triangle. So sum of the three interior angles of a triangle is 180, and if a side of a triangle is produced, the exterior angle formed is equal to sum of the two interior opposite angles. So practice with all exercises and examples and thorough with angles in triangles.